All right, I gotta make room back there for all this like topsoil. I was chasing it all out of here. I will film that, but I'm probably not gonna film moving this berm back here. But my plan is, I'll tell you real quick, my plan is to make this privacy berm taller because I don't want to see anybody. I know that sounds rude, and to be honest with you, I don't care. I come home to get away from people. I deal with people all day long, every day of the week, and I like my privacy, and I don't like to be bothered when I'm at home. And for a long time, I could not see cars and stuff over there, but those people kept clearing, and now I can see them, and I do not want to see them. I'm pushing this berm out more and taller. Just because this is like my happy place, and it'd be nice if there was nobody else looking in on my happy place. I gotta get this cleaned up today too. That tree I pushed out of the way, get that all chipped up. I'll sit on that log sometimes and drink my coffee while I throw the ball for the dog in here. And I'll just sit here and do nothing just to get away from people. You know what I mean? Like, there's too many people in Massachusetts. You'll know if I ever win the lottery, because you'll never see me again, because I'll just disappear. I would just buy a whole bunch of land somewhere out in the middle of nowhere in the country, and I would never be on social media again. I'll never do anything. I'd just have a pack of German Shepherd. So I think what I'll do is I'm probably just going to take this topsoil and put it in the 6-wheeler. That way I don't have to walk back and forth with the, I don't know, my kid offered to use the skid steer, but it's a long distance to be bucketing and spilling all over that stone, because hopefully that area is not getting disturbed at all, just inside here. So I'll probably just use the 6-wheeler, dump it back there, and then push it into place with the smaller machines. We actually are in between a bunch of stuff, waiting for the permits on some other stuff, so this is actually a good time to do all of this. I didn't realize how much topsoil was here. Good stuff. I bet I could just spread it out and reseed it, but I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna use it to do the berm, and after that's done, I'll get some new topsoil, like some nice new topsoil, because I don't need this much. It's really thick over here because of all the plants that were here. Like every time I would plant something, I'd dig a hole and I would plant the plant in a hole full of soil, like good topsoil. So that's the only reason it's really thick in this area. All I can smell is weed. My neighbor must be smoking. He's retired, I think. He just hangs out and smokes bones. That's all you smell in Massachusetts now, every time you walk or drive or go anywhere. Everywhere. Everywhere in Massachusetts just smells like weed. Definitely gonna have to buy a lot more bushes and stuff though. once I get this building done, a friend of mine asked me why I wasn't putting it in my driveway next to my house, and it's like, well, because to tell you the truth, not trying to sound rude or anything, but I don't want anyone bothering me. It's not like it's not gonna be a shop that's like open for customers to like I'm not that kind of company. I'm like a private contractor. Like, you call me and I show up to your place. Alright, I don't remember putting the topsoil this thick years ago, but this is getting ridiculous. I don't know how many loads I've done so far, but I just keep pulling up more topsoil. So I guess I just gotta keep going. Good thing is it's nice out. The weather's nice. Smell of fresh cut grass. Bryson's over there mowing the lawn. Neighbors must hate me, but it's Tuesday and it's like 10 o'clock in the morning on a weekday, so I won't work past 5 again. That's why this project is gonna take forever, because I'm only doing like peak hours, even though I think most of them are pretty cool. I don't think that they would mind, especially since I got a legit permit. I pretty much can do whatever I want, plus the city noise ordinance, but it's just about respect, I guess, for thy neighbor. I'm not even running this thing at high idle because I don't want to make too much noise, which, I don't know. The lawnmower is noisier. Gotta grease that wheel. I can hear that lawnmower from here. Front caster's squealing. Alright, we just went and got some poison. And I think I got all the loam. Now when I'm stripping up, topsoil, loam, whatever. I don't care anymore. I'm gonna call it loam, guys. That's what we call it here. That's what I'm calling it. Stripped all the loam off, and then I started pulling up all the old recycled asphalt and millings that was here. Good stuff. Yeah, so I think what I got to do now is figure out where to put this, and I think I know where I'm going to put this for now. There's a lot here. I mean, and then underneath it is regular T-base with brick, like ground up brick, concrete, pieces of concrete from when I was in my 20s. There's one. Buried that underneath here. Laid them all flat and buried them because I did a job somewhere and I was looking to build a strong base under here, and I had all this little flat pieces of broken concrete. There's a ton of them in here, so I put them all down here and then as a base material, and this has been pretty solid for years. This is all over the place because I gotta take the skid steer and clean up around there. And then that stupid stump hole, I gotta clean out that stump hole better, but it doesn't really matter. It's in the overdig. I think what I'm gonna do is put this ground up asphalt in here. I already put 2 buckets in here and it's already pretty solid. I just gotta maybe tamp it down with the plate compactor after. And then the rest of that pile I'm gonna put over here where we park the 315 and any track vehicles. I almost got this berm. Believe it or not, I ran out. Almost got this closed up. Got a little gap to go. So I don't know, maybe I'll chew some more out of that pile over there and put it over here, but almost got it connected. Another 40 yards would do it, you know, maybe like 2 triaxle loads. But pretty happy with the way this turned out so far. Once it starts to bush up, I mean, you're gonna have stuff sticking out of the top of here, probably like another 5-6 feet. It's taller than me right there. So yeah, that's gonna be sweet. I don't remember putting this much hard pack down here, but this is all millings. You guys know my buddy James. Well, when they milled my street, he was in charge of that when he worked for the paving company. He gave me, I don't know how many loads of millings. And I put them all down here. And see, there's a broken piece of asphalt. But this is all really good hard pack. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm just gonna have to put it in a big pile out back. And then maybe re-spread it, maybe. I mean, look at it. It's all broken asphalt. I'm ripping through it with the teeth. These are pretty long teeth too, if you can see. Probably like a good 8 inches maybe. What I've been doing is like pulling up a pile, stripping it down to the soil layer. You guys see what I'm doing? Yeah. And then mixing it in. I mean, I don't even have the machine on full throttle. Just trying to. This thing's pretty loud at full throttle, so I got maybe 3/4. And it's pulling it up no problem. Oh, look at that. What is that? A pipe? I gotta go get that after. I mean, this ground is hard. Probably should have left the center of the garage, but the problem is I don't remember what I buried here when I was 23. I've lived here since I was 23. I mean, there's a stick in that one. You might be getting into the old area. I was just figuring I'd strip this whole area out, just start fresh. And there's concrete T-base under the broken asphalt with broken pieces of asphalt, so I mean, to move the truck in a minute. that's all millings. That's my old road. Yeah, look at that big ball of asphalt. Actually, right there, I'm gonna show you. Right there is the old crack filler off of my street. See the paint? That's old tar. That's old piece of millings. So it's good stuff. But just, what do you do with it? I mean, this much of it. Put it back there in a pile, I guess. I mean, I just dumped this pile that I'm gonna spread over here for a parking area. And then I got a pile on the truck, another load. I want to keep it because after I build the garage, I might need to put a little bit around it. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to stockpile it for now. I was gonna knock it around with the skid steer, but it's probably just as quick to knock it over with this. o'clock. I've already done I don't know how many loads. I'm finding more pockets of concrete, like right there. That's all like recycled concrete and T-base. I'm mixing it when I pull up the millings, but this is the area. I gotta turn around and grab that. I want to be done by let's see, 5 o'clock. That's when everybody starts coming home from work. Just you know, shut it down and let people come home from work and just enjoy their night. That's got a little dirt mixed in with it, but there's enough not T-base, there's enough, that bucket's loud. There's enough millings in here, I think, to where if there's a little bit of dirt that's mixed in with it, it ain't gonna hurt. Yeah, that's all hard right there. Look at that big sheet just come up. Yeah, it's mixing nice. All right. So this is going to be the last load that I dump. All right, so this is what that stuff looks like. I've already driven the truck on it. No compactor, no roller or anything. And look at, that's about as much as you get for an indent on loose, non-compacted. So this is really good stuff. It's basically millings mixed with concrete. There's some blue stone dust. All kinds of stuff. So this is gonna be pretty good to park on. I gotta push a little bit more in there up to that berm and fill that. I got 2 loads of this stuff here. I got 1 load of fill back there. I'm calling that fill because it's a lot lighter. So I might save this for a job, these 2 piles. Just finish off this parking spot a little neater. I'll go around with a shovel and a rake and just touch up all the edges, but I'm pretty happy with it so far. You know, I'll neaten up the edge around that asphalt pad my son did. And then, oh, it looks like I already gouged a piece. He's gonna be mad about that. We'll just put that back. And then I just gotta fill in that little gap right there of the berm. And then I got a perfect, comes all the way out by the road, comes all the way in, goes all the way down to the back, turns, goes all the way across, and then I might connect that one behind the firewood pile and come around, and then that'll get me pretty walled in and private. So that berm will weed up pretty good, and we won't be able to see anybody, and nobody will be able to see me. I don't want to bother my neighbors either, so I'm gonna shut this thing down and call it quits, because it's like 4:30ish, and everybody's gonna start coming home right now. I keep an eye out for what times people come home. It's usually people get out of work at 5 and then they're home by like 5:36. So I try to, you know, keep it down. Catch you on the next one. What it'll be, I don't know. Cause I'm not gonna get back on this right away. I'm building this thing in my spare time, cause I got a ton of work lined up. So, all right, later.